Chosen ones, what I am about to share with you today is not just a message, but a revelation. If you are watching this video right now, trust me, this moment is no coincidence. You have been guided here for a reason, and the time for you to truly understand your divine purpose has arrived. You may not have realized it yet, but you are part of something far greater than you can imagine. Have you ever felt that there is something more to your life than just the everyday struggles and routines? Something within you stirring, telling you that there is a higher purpose for your existence? Well, I'm here to tell you that you are absolutely right. The journey you're on, the challenges you face, and the moments of doubt you've encountered are all part of a greater plan. And today, we are uncovering the truth: you are chosen. As Ephesians 1 verse 4 tells us, for he chose us in him before the creation of the world, to be holy and blameless in his sight. That's right. Before the world was even formed, you were set apart, chosen for a divine mission. Can you feel that? Do you sense the weight of it in your spirit? You were never meant to be ordinary. Your life is about to unfold in ways that will amaze you and those around you. Now, as you begin to understand this truth, I want to ask you, have you ever felt a deep inner pull towards something bigger, even when everything around you seemed normal? Have you ever questioned why things don't quite feel the same as they do for others? Maybe you've had moments of peace, times when you just knew deep inside that you were never truly alone. These are not coincidences. These are signs that your divine calling is drawing near. But before you continue on this journey of revelation, I invite you to pause for a moment. If this resonates with you, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let the universe know by typing 999 in the comments. This is a sacred moment. The energy you send out today will echo in your spiritual path ahead. This is your time, and together, we will uncover the path God has set before you. Let's walk this journey together, as we begin to understand the true nature of your divine purpose. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Chosen ones, the first sign that you are walking the path of your divine purpose is something many of you have probably felt for most of your life. It's the feeling of being different. Perhaps growing up, you often found yourself standing apart from others, even though you longed to connect. This sense of difference wasn't just a passing thought, it was deep, rooted in the very fabric of your being. Do you remember those moments when you felt like you didn't quite fit in with the crowd, or when the world around you seemed a bit too loud or chaotic? Have you ever found yourself thinking, why do I feel this way when everyone else seems so content? Well, let me tell you, this is not something to be ignored. It is a divine sign that you are chosen. You may have felt like an outsider, like others couldn't understand your thoughts, your feelings, or your perspective on life. As you looked around, others seemed to move with the current, easily blending in, while you were caught in an inner turmoil, searching for something deeper. This feeling, this sense of being different, is a marker that God has chosen you for something special. You were never meant to walk the same path as everyone else. Your soul is tuned to a higher frequency, one that enables you to sense things others cannot see. But why does it feel so isolating at times? Why do you often wonder what your true purpose is, even as you navigate through life? The answer is clear: God has set you apart, not to make you feel lonely, but to prepare you for a greater purpose. You are not just different by chance. Your divine mission has been written into the very DNA of your being, and these feelings are guiding you toward it. I want you to pause right now and think back. Can you recall specific moments when you felt out of place, yet strangely comforted by the knowledge that this wasn't the end of the story? Have you ever felt that inner pull, that gentle whisper calling you to something greater? If you have, then you've experienced the first sign of your divine calling. Let's share in the comments below. I want to hear your stories. When did you first feel different? How did it shape the way you see the world today? Your experiences are part of your unique journey, and sharing them can inspire someone else who's walking the same path. Remember, chosen ones, your difference is not a flaw, it's a sign. You were never meant to blend in. Embrace the uniqueness that God has gifted you with. This is just the beginning of your journey. Keep watching, because what comes next will reveal even more about your true divine purpose. Chosen ones, have you ever felt as though your senses were more attuned to the world around you than those of others? Have you noticed that you can sense the energy of a room, or feel the emotions of others in a way that others can't? If so, this heightened sensitivity and awareness is another powerful sign that you are walking the path of your divine purpose. From a young age, you may have experienced moments where the smallest shifts in the atmosphere, or subtle changes in someone's tone, would catch your attention. It was as if you were receiving information that others weren't aware of, information that went beyond the visible world and tapped into something deeper, something spiritual. This heightened awareness is not just a coincidence. It is God's way of equipping you for the great mission He has planned for you. The Bible reminds us in 1 Corinthians 2 verse 10, "These are the things God has revealed to us by His Spirit." The Spirit searches all things, even the deep things of God. Your sensitivity allows you to tap into the deeper truths of God's creation, opening your heart and mind to see the world as He sees it. But why does this sensitivity sometimes feel overwhelming? You may find yourself feeling emotionally drained or even confused by the energy of those around you. It can be a challenge to navigate a world that doesn't always understand or appreciate your depth of awareness. You may feel like you're constantly absorbing emotions, energies, and experiences that others seem oblivious to. But I want to remind you, this is a gift. Your heightened sensitivity is a reflection of your spiritual capacity to connect with others, to empathize deeply, and to serve as a beacon of light in a dark world. Think back to a time when you walked into a room and immediately felt the mood shift, or when you knew something was wrong with someone without them having to say a word. Do you remember how you felt in those moments? I want to hear from you. Share in the comments a time when your heightened awareness helped you understand something deeper about the world around you. Your story might inspire someone who is just beginning to realize the depth of their own sensitivity. Remember, chosen ones, your awareness is a sign that you are connected to a higher spiritual plane. You are not just sensing the world around you, you are sensing the presence of the divine within it. Your sensitivity is part of your purpose, guiding you toward understanding and helping others in ways that few can. Trust this gift, lean into it, and know that it will lead you toward fulfilling the greater plan God has for your life. The path ahead is unfolding, and this sensitivity will be your compass, guiding you with grace and clarity. Keep watching, because what comes next will show you how to embrace and use this gift to help others. Chosen ones, have you ever felt an overwhelming sense of empathy for others, one that goes beyond what seems normal? Have you ever found yourself deeply moved by someone else's pain, even when they haven't said a word? If this sounds familiar, then you are experiencing one of the most profound signs of your divine calling, a deep empathy for others. This empathy is not simply about understanding someone's feelings, it is about truly feeling what they are going through, as though their pain, joy, or sorrow is your own. From a young age, you may have noticed that you instinctively reached out to comfort those in distress, or that you were often the one who could sense when someone needed support, even if they didn't ask for it. The Bible speaks about the importance of empathy and bearing one another's burdens in Galatians 6 verse 2, "Carry each other's burdens, and in this way, you will fulfill the law of Christ." This scripture highlights how deeply God desires for us to connect with one another through compassion and love. Have you ever felt the weight of someone else's grief or joy as if it were your own? Maybe you've had moments when you felt compelled to help someone, even when you didn't fully understand why. This strong desire to alleviate suffering or to make someone feel seen and heard is not an accident, it is a divine sign that God has placed a unique gift within you to help heal others. Your empathy allows you to be a vessel of God's love, light, and comfort in a world that often feels disconnected and cold. Think back to a time when you comforted someone during their darkest moment, or when your understanding of their struggles brought them peace. I encourage you to share those experiences in the comments. Your story might just be the beacon of hope someone else needs to hear today. As you continue on this journey, remember that your ability to empathize is a sacred calling. You are meant to be a healer, a guide, and a source of comfort to those around you. It is not a burden, but a blessing, a divine gift that allows you to fulfill God's purpose in a world that desperately needs love, understanding, and compassion. Embrace this calling, for it is one of the clearest signs that you are walking in the footsteps of your divine purpose. Keep nurturing your heart and letting your compassion lead the way, as you become a light for others to follow. Chosen ones, do you often experience vivid dreams that leave you with a sense of deep connection to something beyond this world? Have you ever woken up from a dream feeling as if you were given a message or insight that stirred your soul? If you've experienced this, then you're likely familiar with one of the most powerful signs of your divine purpose, a strong sense of connection in your dreams. Dreams have long been a vehicle for divine communication. Throughout the Bible, God used dreams to deliver important messages. For example, in Matthew 1 verses 20 to 21, God spoke to Joseph in a dream, revealing the divine nature of Mary's pregnancy and assuring him of his important role in God's plan. But after he had considered this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary home as your wife, because what is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit." Just like Joseph, you may find that certain dreams are not mere fantasies or random occurrences. Instead, they may be part of a divine communication, guiding you toward understanding your deeper calling and connection to God's greater plan. These dreams often feel different, they are more vivid, they carry a sense of urgency, or they leave you with a deep knowing that what you saw was significant. Have you ever had a dream that seemed to offer clarity in the midst of confusion? Perhaps a dream that helped you make a difficult decision or revealed an answer to a prayer you had long been waiting on. These experiences are not coincidences. They are signs that God is speaking to you, guiding you, and preparing you for what's ahead. I encourage you to reflect on your dreams and listen closely to what they may be telling you. If you've had dreams that felt particularly meaningful, or if you've received a sense of divine guidance through them, please share them with us in the comments. Your story may serve as a source of encouragement for someone else on their journey. Remember, your connection with the divine is not limited to waking moments. God speaks to us in many ways, and sometimes, it's in our dreams that He can most powerfully communicate His plans. Trust in the messages you receive through your dreams, and embrace the divine wisdom they bring. You are being prepared for something greater, and these dreams are the markers guiding you toward your divine purpose. Chosen ones, have you ever experienced moments when you felt inexplicably protected, like an invisible shield was around you, guarding you from harm? Perhaps you've faced challenging situations or dangerous circumstances, and yet, despite it all, you came out unharmed or with an overwhelming sense of peace. If so, you've likely felt the divine protection that God has placed over your life. There are moments when life can feel overwhelming, when the weight of the world seems to be pressing down on you. You might wonder how you're going to get through the storm. But in those very moments, you might notice an unexpected calm, a peace that surpasses understanding. This is not just luck, it is God's divine protection at work in your life. Psalm 34 verse 7 reminds us of this powerful truth: "The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear Him, and He delivers them." God's protection is not just for the big battles, it's present in the small moments too. It's in the feeling you get when you walk into a room and know you are safe, even though others may not feel the same way. It's in that inexplicable peace that washes over you when you're in the middle of a chaotic situation, reminding you that you are never alone. This divine protection is a sign that God is not only watching over you but actively guiding your steps. Even in the face of trials or danger, you are safeguarded because you have a purpose to fulfill. You are chosen, and God's hand is upon you. Your life is not random, and neither are the moments of protection that you experience. Has there ever been a time when you felt protected by something greater than yourself? A time when everything seemed impossible, but somehow, you came through unscathed? I invite you to reflect on these moments and share them with us in the comments below. How have you felt God's protection in your life? Remember, when you are chosen by God, His protection is with you every step of the way. Even when you don't see it, it's there, surrounding you with His love and keeping you on the path to your divine purpose. Trust in this protection, and know that no matter what challenges you face, God's hand will never leave you. You are secure in His care. Chosen ones, do you ever feel a deep, burning desire to help others? Do you often find yourself compelled to serve, to uplift, and to bring comfort to those around you? This powerful drive to serve others is not just a coincidence, it is one of the signs that you are divinely chosen. Throughout your life, you may have noticed an innate calling to put others before yourself, to be there for people when they need someone to lean on. Whether it's through a kind word, a listening ear, or a thoughtful gesture, you constantly seek to make a positive impact on others. You may not always understand why, but it feels as though you were born with a heart that naturally gravitates toward service. This is because you are connected to a higher purpose, one that aligns with God's plan to spread love and compassion in the world. Matthew 25 verse 40 reminds us, "The king will reply, 'Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me.'" This verse underscores the truth that when we serve others, we are also serving God. Your desire to help and your willingness to give of yourself is a reflection of God's love working through you. It is a divine gift that not everyone experiences to the same degree, and it is one that sets you apart. Do you feel this deep desire to serve others in your everyday life? Perhaps you found yourself stepping in when no one else would, or offering help to someone in need even when it wasn't easy. Maybe it's in your nature to be there for others, to offer compassion and understanding, even when it feels like you're carrying their burden along with them. This is the essence of being chosen. Not only are you called to serve, but your heart is uniquely designed to carry the weight of others' burdens with grace and love. Now, I want to hear from you. Have there been moments in your life when you felt that deep, unexplainable urge to help someone? A time when you acted out of pure compassion, and it made all the difference? Share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences may inspire others who are on the same journey. Remember, as you continue to serve others, you are living out the purpose that God has set for you. Your acts of kindness, your selflessness, and your dedication to helping others are all part of the divine mission He has entrusted to you. Embrace this calling and continue to let your light shine in the lives of those around you. By serving others, you are walking the path of the chosen one, bringing hope, healing, and love wherever you go. Chosen ones, as we come to the end of this powerful journey together, I want you to pause for a moment and reflect on everything we've shared. Each sign we've discussed, whether it's feeling different from others, heightened sensitivity, empathy, divine dreams, protection, or the deep desire to serve, has been a testament to the divine calling placed upon your life. These signs are not random, they are the markers of your journey, guiding you toward the powerful purpose that God has already set for you. Have you felt it? The stirrings in your heart, the deep knowing that you were made for something more than the ordinary. That is the voice of God calling you to step into your true identity as His chosen one. But understanding this purpose is just the beginning. The real power comes when you embrace it. Do you accept the calling that God has placed on your life? Do you recognize the divine mission that has been woven into your very being? Remember, you were chosen before you even knew it, before you understood the depth of God's plan. But now, you know. Now, you can see how He has shaped you, how He has equipped you with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. Will you step boldly into this calling, trusting that God will guide every step along the way? This is your time to embrace who you are, God's chosen one. Don't shy away from it. Your journey is not always easy, but it is a journey of strength, growth, and purpose. The world needs your light. Your heart, your actions, and your life are all meant to reflect His love and grace to those around you. As you move forward, know that you are never alone. God is with you every step of the way. In moments of doubt or challenge, remember that His love and protection are ever present. Your path may not always be clear, but trust in His timing and His wisdom. Your breakthrough is coming. Before we finish, I invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Has God already started revealing your calling? How have these signs shown up in your life? Sharing your story can encourage and uplift others who are on the same journey. Let's support each other as we embrace our divine calling together. If this message resonated with you, I encourage you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on more life-changing content. Together, we will grow, and together, we will walk in the light of God's divine purpose for us. God bless you, chosen ones. The world is waiting for you.